brother, because
My name is P.Lock. I'm a locking dancer. I'm 39 years old, and I'm from France. Originally come from Portugal. I mean, my parents, my blood, let's say, is Portuguese, but I was born and raised in France. Today in London, I was sharing my knowledge, my experience about locking, which is the dance style I do, and I was giving a workshop here with the students. The class was awesome. The energy was great. I think they catch the message I was giving to them, which is learn the foundation, learn the technique, but don't forget to dance, to have fun at least, because we can discuss about what is dancing, what it means, but at least we can agree on the fact that dancing is fun. So don't forget to have fun. And if you want to be a better locking dancer, practice.
I liked how you gave reference to dancing like your grandmother, and the fact that some of these dancers came from people that were not dancers.
Of course.
They were just like giving their energy. So give us some more thoughts on that.
Though this statement comes from the fact that I see now people are born in a dance in something very structured and very defined. What I mean by that is the younger generation now, they start with the YouTube, with the dance school, with classes, stuff that we didn't have before, which is a good thing. Now it's a luck, so to speak, that they have. The problem is they think too much like dancers. And when I say dancers, I said about technicians, and it seems that they forget to have fun, because we all dance because dancing is fun, and it's a way of expression. It's a way of free ourselves. And when the people that created those dance was not dancer. That's why I took my grandmother as a reference, because when you look at them, what I mean by that is when you see in the family reunion, when you see people dancing, they don't perform. It's more, I want to point out more this. Dancing is dancing, but now they want more to perform, and they almost forget about this dancing aspect, which is the having fun for real aspect. When you go in a family reunion or in a party, people don't perform. It might happen that at a moment there's a performance, but right after we come back to real life, so to speak. And this dance, this culture, this whole culture is based on that. You know, in the Soul Train in the 70s, you know, all the dancers, even the lockers, who came from this area and this time, there was just regular dancers. There was just, you know, they didn't start with the technique, it came later, but when they can dance like regular people in a party, regular people. You understand when I say this. And it seems that the more we go and the more kids not forget, because how can I say, they were not born with this. So it's our duty to make them realize that the technique is very important, obviously, because it's a style and it's a vocabulary. So you need the vocabulary to express something through this vocabulary, but it's not aerobic. I was about to say martial arts, but even in martial arts, there's something behind. It's not like aerobic or fitness, which is just doing move to sweat. It's something more than that. And to me, when I think about this, when I think about people in parties in general, not only in Soul Train, but in parties in general, people are dancing with heart, without performing. And to me, this is the real dance, the real meaning of dancing. It's not performing all the time. So that's why it's the message that I try to give to them. Learn everything you can learn, but you will not be good in this class right now. You need to train and practice at home. If you want to be good, it's not in my hand, it's in yours. I give you the knowledge, you take it or not, it's up to you. But I want for you to realize that we all dance for the same reason, because dancing is fun.
I agree.
It's like music, you know, it's the same for everything. You need to learn properly a vocabulary, a steps, a scale, patterns, whatever, to say something, to be structured, but it's not the final point. It's just a tool. A tool can be great and can be bad.
Very true, very true. Let me ask you another question.
Please.
How did you manage to connect with Society Dance and collaborate on this event? How did they find you? How did that relationship start?
It's Ed, right? Ed?
Yeah.
Ed, he just contacted me on social media, you know, because he heard about me or saw some videos about me. And he asked me first to come to his country first, his homeland. We couldn't make it, and then he just contacted me a bit later. And I teach also during the lockdown a Zoom class, which was really great, but actually it's harder to pass the message I want to pass through a screen, because when you look at people in the eyes, they understand they're hearing what I'm saying, but they feel me, and this is something that you cannot give through a screen. So it was good. It was the first collaboration by Zoom, and then I think people love this, me also, and he asked me to come back here to teach during this week.
Maybe obvious, but I'll ask it anyway, so the people can watch. How do you decide what music you pick?
How do you decide this girl is made for you, or it's all about feelings? You know, it touches you. For some people it might be like garbage. I don't choose. I mean, it chooses me, or we choose. You know, it's the relation you have with the music. When it comes to James Brown, I think it's kind of easy for me, because I really loved what he does. You know, James Brown for locking, it's kind of the safe choice. It's, you know, you can take any song of James, it will work. So yeah, and I don't really think about type of music. I really love, if you look at my playlist, there's tons of music, like different style of music, and it makes me move. That's the thing I was talking about. I think it's not about style, it's about how it makes you move. How the music makes you want to dance spontaneously, not perform. And I can dance on any type of music as long as it makes me move. As long as I feel something and it's like, I feel there's something that I like on this music, I don't know why, but I like. And obviously, it works a lot with James Brown, but also with different type of music.
Yeah, I heard that because there was a few moments I wanted to put the camera down and start breaking out. You know what I'm saying? But,
I understand completely. This music was made. This music literally was made to make people dance. It was, it was made to make people dance. I hope the students get from me some information about the steps, about the vocabulary, which is very important. But like I said to her students after the class, because she was like, she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, the move, I couldn't do the move properly." And I said, "It's okay, it's okay. Did you have fun?" And she said, "Yeah, a lot." She said, "Yes, a lot." And it's the most important. If I did a class like 2 hours of straight technique, and I make you and I'm not make you dancing, and just doing some move, this will not give you the will to practice after. What I want to say is my goal now. For a long time I was teaching like I learn. I mean, in the hard way, like technique. As long as it's not perfect, you not go to the next step. And I just figured out that this works for some and doesn't for others. What works for everybody is to have fun. Like I said before, it's not in my hand if they want to be good or not. What I can do is give them, and it's lighting up something inside for them to practice. If we do like 2 hours of P.Lock and Scooby-Doo's, if they hate this or if they feel boring, they're not gonna say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna train this after," because it was torture for 2 hours. If I make them dance and I make them see this dance through my eyes, they have more chance to practice at home. So this is the real goal, and the ultimate goal is for them to be lockers, to become lockers. But it's in their hands, it's not in mine. I did my job for me. They have to do the same for them.
About the